This video is brought to you by Jab.se, the lead supplier of MMA gear in Scandinavia. BetSafe.com, Europe's only online betting site for MMA. DirtyRebel.com, your destination for casual MMA wear.
I'm excited to fight, man. You know, I think the delay was good for me and my career. You know, it gave me a chance to drop down to 125 and fight another top tier opponent like that, like Ian McCall. And I just think it was a great way to get me prepared for my next opponent, which is Joseph Benavidez. And yeah, it feels good, man. No delay. It's all part of the game. Stuff happens.
Have you had time to sort of reflect back on your whole career heading into this? You know, I'm sure a lot kind of comes to mind thinking about how far you've come to get here.
I never sit back and look at my career. I mean, I sit back and look at all the places I've been, how many fights I've had. But at the same time, you know, it's like Vitor Belfort says. I like him a lot. He says it's a journey. You know, this is a journey for me. I'm just starting when I'm 25. He started when he was 17, and I hope, you know, at the end of my journey, I'm still fighting at 35 years old like he is. You know, top tier guy. So it's just a journey.
What does this weight class mean to you? Like, what would you have weighed, walked around it previously?
It all depends. You know, previously, you know, when I fought Dominic Cruz for the 135-pound belt, I mean, I was coming home from training camp, training at night at 138. So, yeah, I'm a small guy, but at the same time, it is what it is. This is what the body God gave me, and I'm not gonna, you know, shoot my body up with stuff that just to get bigger. So it is what it is.
And what are your thoughts about Benavidez?
Oh, Benavidez, he's good. I like him. Great guy, great athlete, great competitor, and I'm ready to get in there and mix it up with him. You know, me and him just got done talking in the UFC office, and I was like, hey, I just want to let it out there. I'm wearing green this time. He goes, no, it's okay. I got something else to wear. And I was like, all right, buddy, sounds good.
I feel like more eyes are on both of you guys since 151 got canceled and everything that's happened since then.
I think more eyes. I think the eyes are just going to be on us, but now we're going to have more eyes with the addition to John Jones and Vitor Belfort. Just because those guys have been, well, John Jones, he's a phenom in the sport. He's got a lot of followers. Vitor Belfort, you know, he's got Brazil on his back, and he's also got a lot of followers since he was 17 years old. You know, me and Joseph, we're still young. We're only 26 years old in our career, so we don't have a lot of eyes as those guys do, but with those guys helps, we'll get more eyes.
How important is being the first flyweight champion in the world?
It means the world. You know, I mean, it's what we strive for, and to be the first, it's fantastic. You know, I'm just glad I had the opportunity to compete in the tournament and show my worth, I guess you could say.
Have you thought about Dana wrapping that belt around you before this fight on Saturday night?
No, I'm gonna turn around here like, you know all the press I just did for you? All right, dog. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.
How did you decide that you were gonna, you know, train full time and put that job behind you, especially after fighting for a title already? What was the impetus?
Actually, that was Matt's decision. You know, the thing about fighting is, you know, watch your guys' show, you and Eric Hawani talk about all that stuff. I used to sit down, episode 2 or 1, and you know, the only time you're making money in mixed martial arts is when you're fighting, right? And the reason why I work full time is because it's a consistent check. You know, I go in there, I slide my time card, and then they're like, at the end of the 40-hour week pay week, they're like, all right, man, here's $300. I'm like, sweet, thanks. You know, there's, oh, you didn't win, you didn't do this. So that's why I worked. And then after I lost to Miguel Torres, or I beat Miguel Torres, excuse me, and then I trained, I was still working, then I quit, and then I started fighting, and Matt goes, okay, it's time for you to take this more seriously. And I was like, okay, and then I quit my job.
Did you notice like big jumps in improvement right away?
Not right away, because when I fought Ian McCall the first time, I wasn't still 100% full-time underneath Matt Hume. Just wasn't. I didn't see improvements. But then after, you know, that whole controversy thing in Australia, Matt goes, okay, now it's time for you to take it real serious. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, you know, professional athletes, they go to different places to train, you know, like, Brian saying he goes to Break Jackson's for like 8 weeks, and he goes, lucky for you, you live in Washington, you can just drive to my gym, so you need to be here every day. And then just from, you know, the Australia fight until the Florida fight, you can see McCall, I fought the same guy. Me and him went 3 rounds together. He's felt my speed, he's felt everything about me, and I came in as a different totally fighter, and now it's just the huge improvements we made in just, you know, 6 weeks or whatever. So I went to Hawaii to get married, so
when you look at yourself from that point a year ago till now, what do you think is like the biggest change? Is there any one thing you can pinpoint?
I think my mind mentally my body it's not always run down anymore. You know, working full-time job and training at different locations. You're trying to make sure you bust your butt at this gym. You go to CrossFit, make sure you bust your butt at CrossFit. You go to this gym, make sure you bust your butt at CrossFit here. Then you go to Matt, he wants to spar you. I gotta bust my butt there. So my body was always run down. Now I feel good. My weight's good, and you know, I just feel good. I guess.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Programmet presenteras av betsafe.com.